The author of this deeply personal hymn of hope was a 37-year-old mother and homemaker. She held no degree in theology nor any place of great responsibility in her church, yet her simple and heartfelt verses have been a blessing to countless Christians over the past century. Annie Sherwood Hawkes was born on May 28, 1835, in the town of Hoosick, New York. As a child, she loved poetry and began writing original verses when she was still in grammar school. By the age of 14, she was successful in getting her poems published and had become a regular contributor to several newspapers. At the age of 24, Annie married Charles Hawkes, and they moved to Brooklyn, New York, where they raised a family of 3 children. Annie kept busy with the children and the home, and it was while she was thus occupied that the words of her famous prayer poem, "I Need Thee Every Hour," came to her, and she recalls it in this way in her writings. One day, as a young wife and a mother of 37 years of age, I was busy with my regular household tasks during a bright June morning in 1872. Suddenly I became filled with a sense of nearness to the Master, and I began to wonder how anyone could ever live without him, either in joy or pain. Then the words were ushered into my mind, and these thoughts took possession of me. I need thee every hour. As the words flowed into her mind, Annie Hawkes seated herself at a desk beside an open window, with the bright June sunshine streaming through the window and the early summer breezes fluttering the curtains. She wrote the lines of this poem. She had not thought of them as a hymn, but as a poetic prayer. One day, however, she decided to show her composition to her pastor, Dr. Robert Lowry. Besides being the pastor at the Baptist Church in Brooklyn, Lowry was an accomplished gospel hymn writer and had composed such gospel favorites as "Shall We Gather at the River" and "Marching to Zion." When Lowry read Annie Hawkes' poem, he saw it in the making of another gospel hymn. Dr. Lowry added the refrain and wrote a simple but catchy melody. The hymn was first published that same year in a pamphlet of hymns used at the National Baptist Sunday School Convention held in Cincinnati, Ohio. After that occasion, when it was well received by the delegates to the convention, the hymn was printed in a new songbook by Lowry and Dr. William Doane entitled "The Royal Diadem." A few years later, when Ira Sankey and Dwight Moody held their huge evangelistic campaigns across the United States and in Great Britain, "I Need Thee Every Hour" became a popular favorite on both sides of the Atlantic. Although appreciative of the hymn's popularity, Annie Hawkes could never put her finger on a reason for the song's ability to touch so many in such a meaningful way, until a personal grief brought the comforting message of her hymn home to her. In 1888, Charles Hawkes died, and his widow, Annie, described the time of sorrow following his death as a shadow of great loss cast over her life. In this dark hour, her own hymn ministered to her, and she wrote, "I understood something of the comforting power of the words which I had been permitted to give out to others in my hour of sweet serenity and peace. I Need Thee Every Hour" was a simple poem written by a simple homemaker from a heart of simple faith, but it has brought a message of deep meaning to men and women from all walks of life for, well, now over 125 years. I need thee every hour, most gracious Lord. No tender voice like thine can peace afford. I need thee, oh, I need thee, every hour I need thee. Oh, bless me now, my Savior, I come to thee. I need thee every hour, stay thou nearby. Temptations lose their power when thou art nigh. I need thee every hour, in joy or pain. Come quickly and abide, or life is vain. I need thee, oh, I need thee. Every hour I need thee. Oh, bless me now, my Saviour. I come to thee. I need thee every hour. Teach me thy will. Thy promises so rich in me fulfill. I need thee every hour, most holy one. Oh, make me thine indeed, thou blessed Son. I need thee, oh, I need thee. Every hour I need thee. Oh, bless me now, my Saviour. I come to